My husband's family had a contract that didn't include me. Why did my father-in-law hand my husband a folder labeled Continuity Agreement at our engagement dinner and tell him not to open it until the wedding was called off? Nobody called it off. We got married anyway. That folder sat in his father's desk drawer for 2 years before I ever saw what was inside it. My husband, Desmond, came from old money that wasn't really money anymore, just land and a family trust his grandfather set up decades ago. His mother, Perpetua, never liked me. She was polite in the way people are polite to a waiter they're about to complain about. "What are your intentions with my son?" she asked me on our second dinner together, like I was applying for a position. There was a family friend, Larkin, who'd grown up practically living at their house. Perpetua treated her like a third child. Every holiday, Larkin sat closer to Desmond than I did. She knew his childhood nicknames, his allergies, which side of the bed he slept on as a kid. When we announced our engagement, Larkin hugged me so tight I couldn't breathe and whispered, "You have no idea what you're stepping into." I laughed it off. Foster, my father-in-law, kept bringing up the arrangement at dinners, then stopping himself and changing the subject whenever I asked what he meant. Perpetua would jump in smoothly. "Old family joke," she'd say. "Don't mind him." 2 years into the marriage, I was looking for tax documents in Foster's home office when I found the folder. Inside was a document from Desmond's grandfather's estate. The family trust, worth more than I could process, only released its full value if Desmond married within the family's approved circle by his 30th birthday. Attached was a handwritten letter from Perpetua to Larkin's mother, dated the week before our engagement party. It said, "He's confused right now, but we both know who this family needs him to end up with. Just be patient a little longer." My hands were shaking. I wasn't a wife to them. I was a delay. I brought the folder to Desmond that night. He read it twice, went pale, and didn't say a word for a long time. The next morning, Perpetua called a family meeting. We sat down and she folded her hands like she was about to deliver a eulogy. "Larkin has waited a long time for this family," she said. "We think it's time you two stepped back and let things settle the way they were always meant to." Foster nodded along. Larkin sat across from me, calm, almost bored, like this was a formality she'd been expecting to win. "You were never supposed to be permanent," she said to me, not even bothering to lower her voice. "You were just what happened while he figured it out." Desmond stood up so fast his chair scraped the floor. "You planned my marriage before I even met her." Perpetua didn't flinch. "We protected this family's future. You'll thank us eventually." Larkin finally dropped the calm act. "Do you know how long I sat through your little wedding smiling? How long I waited for you to come to your senses? The trust was supposed to be ours." Foster tried to hush her. Too late. Desmond looked at his parents like he was seeing them for the first time. "You let me fall in love with someone so you could quietly wait her out." Perpetua's voice went cold. "We did what needed to be done for this family." Desmond looked at me, then back at his mother. "She is this family. You just didn't get a vote." We walked out and didn't look back. Desmond called the estate lawyer the following week and had himself removed from the approved marriage clause entirely, which meant the trust reverted to a family charity instead of ever reaching his parents' hands. 6 months later, Perpetua sent one email asking if we'd reconsider for the family's sake. We blocked the whole family that same afternoon. Last I heard, Larkin still tells people she was promised to him. Technically she was. She just wasn't promised to the version of him that chose me.